quick video. All right, I want to speak on the 3 most important things you need to know before owning your own authority. Like I said, they're important to me because starting out in trucking, when I started my own authority, had I known these things, it would have alleviated a lot of headaches. So the 3 most important things that I think, plus I'm going to touch on give a few other bonus tips just so I can have you guys ahead of the game. And like I said, appreciate my new subscribers and my old subscribers that have been supporting me. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you find this information useful. Here's number 1 thing. Start the video off. The number 1 thing you need is extra help. Okay, I'm not going to stress this enough. It sounds crazy, but this is the most important thing. I was out there. I didn't know how overwhelming the paperwork was until I started trucking and owning my own authority. The paperwork it could get a little overwhelming. So it's important, right? It's important. It's very important for you guys to have somebody. If you're the driver too, you're definitely gonna need somebody. I did it, but it was hard. You know, I didn't have anybody there, to help me with the paperwork. I was doing a lot of things in my truck. And only because, like I told you, the guy that trained me, he did everything on his own. So, that was something that he didn't really kind of emphasize. Like, hey bro, look, I'm doing it on my own, but it's a lot. He never spoke on that. But I'm gonna just let you guys know and be prepared for that. You're definitely gonna need help. If you got your old lady, or any family member that's not doing nothing and that's at home a lot, that would be of great use because you could use them to send in carrier packages. Once you run low, you got to send the bill of lading to the factoring companies to get paid if you're using a factoring company. And then, there's other little paperwork you got to send out, an email, all that stuff. If you could have somebody to help you do that, and you probably pick the loads as the driver, you know what direction you want to go in, you could probably pick the loads. That's not too much. You pick the loads, but as far as once you book the load, you have somebody, your helper, whoever is helping you, do all the paperwork. And you just worry about getting there on time and handling your business. Okay, so that's one thing, right? Another thing, right, that is important is your organization, as far as having a system in place or a program in place, should I say, that can help you organize all the paperwork. Because mind you, there's a lot of paperwork as far as your invoices and bill of ladings that you have to keep on file. So look up online any software that can help you organize. Me personally, QuickBooks helped me with a lot, so I'll recommend QuickBooks as far as keeping log of your fuel receipts, keeping log of your invoices and any expenses, truck repairs, anything like that. Use QuickBooks. Okay. Now, there's other softwares out there. Look them up, and I'm not gonna give you guys all the game. I'm already giving you guys enough game. So that's one important thing that you're gonna have to get situated before you jump out there and get your own authority. Another thing that's real important is getting your fuel card. Getting a fuel card and getting situated with a fuel card. Me personally, I was using Fleet One at one point, but when I first started, I didn't use a fuel card. I would just get an advance and then use the advance and just pay the price at the pump. But if you get a fuel card and you get set up with some of these big companies, look that up. I'm not going to tell you everything. Or if any of the owner operators and the fleet owners are watching this video, drop down in the comment section. Put down what are some of the companies you use as far as factoring companies or fuel cards that have very good return surcharge returns whatever, drop that in the comment section. But that's another important thing. All right, so you got your fuel card and factoring company. Factoring company, if you guys don't know what that is, that's the company that pays you ahead of time. I mean, for your load. So a broker assigns you a load, you run the load, and they're supposed to pay you. The broker's supposed to pay you. But sometimes they pay you when they get ready. I mean, they have their terms set up. They might pay you every 2 days, or 3 to 4 days, 5 days. But if you get a factoring company, you can get paid in 24 hours. As long as you scan the bill of lading and send it out to the factoring company, they'll pay you, and then they'll go get the money from the broker. That's their job. So that's another important thing you need to know. So as far as the 3 things that we covered is, you're definitely gonna need extra help. You're gonna need organization software. I use QuickBooks. If you guys use anything else, put in the comment. Number 3, I mean, is fuel card. Fuel card, real important. These things will help you in the beginning when you're starting your own authority. Now, just a few little extra things that I want to throw out there that is definitely helpful too, okay? And like I said, these are all my opinion. You guys don't have to go by anything I say. You can do your own thing, but me, based on my experience, I put it out there, and whatever you guys want to do with it, go with it. Like I said, the people that's been following me know I put out fairly accurate information. I might make mistakes from time to time and probably not pronounce something right, or you know, I don't put out numbers as far as like accurate numbers and show receipts and stuff like that, because I ain't got time for all that. You know, most of you guys know the information I put out there is accurate, and that's been following me. But another thing I think is real important is having trucking experience. If you're jumping out here and you want to have your own authority, having trucking experience will definitely help you maximize your income too, because there's a lot of things that you'll know as far as like when you pick a load, as far as if you know you're going uphill and you know and you're gonna run through tolls, you know, you could add that in the cost when you're negotiating your deal. See, if you don't have any trucking experience, you won't know what areas you're gonna go into that's going to burn more fuel. As far as like when you're going uphill, you're gonna burn more fuel. You're gonna go through tolls. Like when you're going up in the northeast area, you're gonna spend sometimes 160 in toll. If you don't know these things, when you go to negotiate a price, you'll settle for whatever they give you, because you don't know these things. You know, you're at home and you're negotiating deals. But if you know these things, you could probably make an extra $400 or $500 extra just in those factors right there. 4 or 5. I'm just using an example. You could have $400 or $500 out there on the table. You understand me? That they know that they're supposed to give you. Having experience definitely helps. You understand me? You'll be able to make more money. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, another thing. Jumping out there. Overhead at home. Another thing a lot of truckers ain't gonna talk about. Okay, if your overhead is over the top, before you jump out there and get your own authority, any bills you could cut back on will help you. Okay, anything you have, you know, any unnecessary subscriptions, your cell phone bills are out of control. You know, you got car notes that are out of control. You understand me? I mean, your living expenses are out of control. Anything you can do to reduce your overhead at home and your living expenses, do that. Do the cutbacks. Do the cutbacks. Don't do like I did and wait until after I realized, damn, wait a second, my overhead at home is a little out of control. Let me start cutting back while I was running business. I had to go through all that. I didn't know. There's things that you have to learn when you get into business. But thank God for YouTube, I could put that information out there and you guys could already have the heads up. You could already be out there and be like, oh, okay, let me already get these things in order. And when I do get my own authority, I won't have to, you know, learn the hard way like I did. But nevertheless, it made me wiser, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad at how anything went down. I got a game plan and I'm going to execute it. It's going to be a lot better. The outcome's going to be a lot better with all the bumps and bruises I learned from me through the first experience I went through. Okay, that's one more thing I want to talk about that'll help too. I talked about low overhead warranty, trucking experience. Okay, oh, I didn't speak on warranty. If you can purchase a warranty for your truck, do it. I speak on that every time I talk to anybody that's getting ready to buy a truck. I always tell them, get a warranty. Get a warranty, get a warranty. Because see what happened with my truck, literally a month, the day that my truck broke down, right? It was a month to that date that my warranty ran out. Had it happened a month prior to that, boom, that would have been a brand new motor for me. No cost, out of pocket. Only thing I had to pay for is the tax and the deductible. You understand me? I use my warranty. My warranty actually paid for itself in my as far as my first breakdown. Warranty had paid for itself. You're definitely going to have a breakdown that's going to cost you $4 or $5 grand out of pocket. And like I said, if you got a warranty, you don't have to worry about it. The warranty package that I bought was almost $6,000. I think it was like $5,900 and some change. So we'll say $6,000. Was it worth it? Hell yeah! I'm gonna tell you guys, it's a very smart investment. Don't try to, wiggle yourself out of that. Don't be cheap when it comes to the truck. As far as if you get a warranty, it'll definitely pay for itself in the end. That's my video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any questions or you want to share your opinion, go ahead. That's fine with me. Keep the negativity to yourself. I got more videos coming up. If you guys want to see anything in particular, leave in the comment section. I'll make a video on that. Get to it as soon as I can. But that's my video, man. Take care. I'm out.